Making its first steps on AIM today is Galasys, a provider of solutions and services for the amusement industry in Asia. Kim Sang is the company's chairman. Kim, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Good morning to you.
Kim, a significant day for the company. You're listing on AIM today. So why did you decide to do an IPO in London?
Well, London, as we all know, is an international financial market, and the London Stock Exchange has a very good prestige. From an Asian perspective, our part of the world, when we look at the stock exchange, we obviously have a number of choices. We're big enough to be listed on some of the stock exchanges in Asia. But we looked at London and think that it's an international market. It's got much higher prestige, and we are going international ourselves in the next 3-5 years. So we decided to pick an exchange which is more suitable for us in the sort of 3 to 5 year plan of our growth.
Can you tell us a bit more about the company's history? It started in 2005, didn't it, in China?
Sure. Yeah, we are a still pretty young company, 9 years old effectively, and it started, as you said, 2005 with a group of Malaysians, technology developer, basically going to China. China was still fairly early, it's 10 years ago now, opening up at that stage and looking for opportunities basically in the technology service and solutions market. And we found the niche in the theme park and amusement park industry, which again 10 years ago was still fairly early stage in China, and basically developed a solution which was customized for the industry, and signed up a few clients, which fast forward to where we are today 10 years later. These guys are effectively the Disney of China. They are the largest and most successful theme parks in China. So that's how we got started in the last 10 years.
And the amusement industry in China is big, isn't it, and growing fast?
It is. Asia, as you will see from various reports that's available in the market, is the highest growth in terms of number of theme parks being open, highest growth in terms of the number of visitors going to theme parks as well. I think it's in the double-digit growth rate versus the West, where it's more single-digit or low single-digit kind of growth rate. So it's a very exciting market we're in.
Yeah. Kim, going back to the IPO, how much money did you raise and what will you use it for?
We have raised 3.1 million, a little bit more than what we actually wanted, which is good. There's good support from investors. We're going to be using this to continue the growth path that we've been working on in the last 9 years. It's primarily going to be more geographical market expansion in Asia. We're going to focus primarily in Asia, maybe spend a little bit outside, but most of it's going to be in Asia. So there's plenty of growth room in the rest of markets that we're not in. We've got Japan, we've got Indonesia, we have Vietnam coming up, and China, of course, there's much more room to grow. We will launch new products, we will do R&D, get into more product enhancement for our existing clients, launch new product from a mobile applications point of view, as well as some more exciting cloud-based kind of products as well. So there's a number of things that we've got in a plan that we're going to be launching using this money that we've raised.
And with regards to your growth strategy, will you also rely on M&As to grow the company further?
Initially, our plan would focus more on organic growth because there's a lot of opportunity there. We won't rule out any M&As. There are some consolidation opportunities in Asia, and if the right opportunity comes at the right price, we will do them to consolidate our position. If we just step back a little bit, Galasys has been really building its footprints amongst the theme park operators. Up to date, we've got 60 plus, getting towards 70 sites installed with our solution. So we're trying to grow this footprint of theme parks to next 3 to 5 years to get about 200. So some of that is going to come from organic winning new deals. Some of it could come from M&As. So yes, I mean, M&As is part of our strategy, but we're looking out for good deals.
And could you tell us a bit more about the company's business model and how it's evolving, and how I believe it could also change and transform your revenue and income streams?
Yeah, that's a very good question, because in the past, last 9 years, I should say for the first 7 years, we actually focused much more on solutioning, what we call the term solutioning, meaning we actually provide the theme parks customers that we have with the core solutions that we have in ticketing and ticketing management. A couple of years back, we launched a new model, which is effectively what we call TITO, basically theme park IT outsourcing. And in this model, effectively, we leverage more on the client actually outsourcing the entire theme park IT solutions to us. And instead of us charging them a solution fee, which is what our traditional model is, we charge them by revenue share. Effectively, the number of tickets that's sold by the theme park, we get a revenue share on that. Okay, that's the TITOS model that we launched a few years back. And that model seems to be something that's working out quite well with our clients. The underlying strategy in doing that is effectively what we're doing is we're actually correlating our growth directly more with the number of visitors coming into the theme parks rather than the number of theme parks that's taking our solution. So I talked about these 60, 70 theme parks that we signed on as our client just now. The number of tickets that were printed through the systems that we've installed in all our clients last year was more than 90 million. And that number we're aiming to grow over the next 3 to 5 years to about 200 million. So sites-wise, we're aiming to grow to 200 from 70 right now. Number of visitors, we're trying to grow from 90 plus million to 200 million in the next 3 to 5 years. The transformational growth, the strategy, as you can imagine, is how do we get more out of this 200 million potential base of visitors that's coming to our client's theme park, turn that into our revenue.
Sounds very exciting. Kim, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kim Sang, the chairman of Galasys. Sean Sears, thanks for joining us. You are
Thank
the
you.
CEO of the company. You have a very interesting and, I should stress, profitable business. So can you tell us a bit more about what you do and how you differentiate yourself from competitors?
Okay, as you say, Galasys is a solution and services provider for the large-scale amusement park in China and Southeast Asia. And since inception in 2005, we have spent over 50 man-years of R&D effort for our products, and we have registered 37 intellectual properties for our products. We own those intellectual properties. And our differentiations-wise, we differentiate from our competitors in terms of we have a solution platform, the complete solutions that we sell our customers. Customer can buy modularly as they need. Okay, we also have engagement model, which is different than our competitors. Apart from selling licensing, product licensing and services, annual maintenance, we also provide TITO, as my chairman put it just now. TITO is theme park IT outsourcing that we essentially take investment position to invest on the software, the hardware, and the services, and you return to that, you get a revenue shares. Okay, and our products is proven. Ticketing system has been printing about over 90 million tickets last year.
So, Sean, are you a software or a hardware company?
We are definitely a software company, and we spend over 50 man-years of R&D effort, okay, on our software, and that has been the core of our business. Of course, we also sell hardware as a total solution for our customers, but most of the profit and margin is from the software and services. In 2013, our net profit before tax stands about 31 plus percentage, and this is much higher than traditional hardware company, which is running about 10% or less. So we're definitely a software company.
Sean, you also have a very impressive client roster.
Yes,
so how did you build this very impressive client base?
We started in 2005, and it's been growing quite substantially in the last 3 years. We have about 60 to 70 client base right now, and we grow by providing good services. We go by providing the local support they need, and we naturally a lot of customers from those commitments that we make to the customers.
Sean, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sean Seah, the CEO of Galasys.